Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the 212A. It's a Tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the southeast spawn of Pearl River, and it's under the command of 15JG52 Brower by Raptor. Yes, I think some people are changing their names so they can mention the Byractor. Game on! Well, this Arty is based on the KV-222 hull, although it's got a 203mm B4 howitzer mounted in a casemate, which, well, is fairly thin at the rear. Now, he's capable of doing 900 alpha and penetrating 52mm of armour, and, well, his reload time by the book is 37.39, he's got 30.23, which makes the 212A one of the better Artys in the game because it can do a lot of damage and fairly quickly as well. He's aiming towards the enemy. There's an enemy tank in the village already chasing one of our tanks. It's a TVP T5051. Rounds out. I was a bit late. He needed to lead the target and we just lost the GSOR. Now, 15JG52 Brower does have this habit of doing this in-out thing with his mouse. But, okay, he's aiming at the target now. He's almost loaded. Now, if you're not a regular to this channel, because you probably just came and joined us recently, we do feature almost as many Arty as we do tank games. Well, he just got 387 hit points off Waffenträger auf Panzer IV. Arty can seem boring to some players who don't like it, but to Arty players, it's bread and butter. We love it. Now, there is a technique and a way of doing it, and let's see if Brower can actually get some serious damage on that strip 1030. He's got thin armour, 30mm. He's going to take a big hit. Rounds out. Yep, and he was destroyed as well. 661 hit points. That was a pen. Yeah, I don't think he liked that one. The Striv. Yeah, he's probably in the garage now, fuming about Arty. Okay, Centurion 7-1, we're almost loaded. He's going to pop up to the same position again. But, oh, he's found some other players over on the other side. A pair of Cranbons. Dialed in, rounds out. And he actually got a near miss. 335 hit points, and he's doing his thing with the mouse again, so I'm gonna have to stop that, otherwise people are gonna get motion sickness. He's gone back to the Cranbons, although they've just gone into cover. Now I'm gonna try and hold on when he's loaded and see if he does get a direct hit on them. We always like to see what the shell does as Arty, so we know exactly what they're doing. Rounds out. When he hits him, it was a direct hit. You see, he pulled away the moment he fired, and we missed the fact on the other shots that he actually got hits and damaged people. You can see the wreck of the Striv 103, Striv S1 a little further away, or 1030 actually, but he did get a direct hit on that Cranbon. You can see where he's aiming now. He's going back to the Cranbons again. So I'm going to have to take control of the camera after he shoots so we can see where the shell goes. Okay, Centurion 7-1. He's dialing in, almost ready to go. Okay, just adjust a little, fires the round in. Oh, he got a kill! He penetrated the engine deck of the Centurion 7-1. It went straight through and wiped him out altogether. So that's two penetrating shots which have actually earned him a kill. Oh, 15JG52 Brower by Raptor is really excelling himself because these shells are coming in like Bayraktar missiles. Sharp Future 4 has very thin armour. If he goes to that corner, he's going to take one hell of a hit. Well, he fired and I didn't get a chance to still the camera to see if he did hit the char. I don't think he did. Okay, we've got the Cranbon down here. There's oh, Waffenträger. They got very thin armour. Oh, but he's been killed. Okay, the Cranbon in the village is about to get wiped out. He has been killed. We've now got a T55A, a Sharpview Tuer 4, a K91 PT, all coming in this direction. It ought to be the moment for fire. Oh, he got another hit. This time he hit the Sharpview Tuer 4. Now ought to be the moment for him to actually get the hell out of here. Move to a new position. Yeah, I think he's got the message. He's doing precisely what I said, but he can't hear me, of course. Okay, now he could shotgun one of the enemy when they come around the corner, but there is a convoy and we've got a Striv as well. Instead he's getting ready to shotgun the enemy. Striv 103 holding the corner. Okay, he's aiming, although those rocks just in front of him are actually going to be a bit of a hindrance. Now the enemy is getting close. He's looking to see, can he lob a shell over the top of his Striv 1030 into the enemy when they come around the corner. The enemy just lost their Sharpview Tuer 4, but they still have a K91 PT. In fact, they've still got 5 tanks on their team. Yeah, the K91's coming in. Or is he? I think he's being held up by the convoy. So it might be time for us to go round the corner down to these trees down here so we can lob a shell directly down that road towards the K91. He might be below the view of that K91. He's looking down the road. If his teammates will give him sight of the enemy, he'll put a shell down there. Oh! No, that's a Progetto 65 on our team dying to the Leopard 1. But that, I think, was in the village. No sign of the K91. He must have pulled back, realised that there was a problem. Striv 103B's holding the other alley, so he can't come down that way. Unless he's going a long way down to go to the water. I think he's pulled back. Scores are even. 15 JG, 52 per hour. Having a quick look in the spots where there might be an ambush being laid up, but no, I don't think they're going to be there. I think his best bet for the moment for a shot is to actually aim ahead of the Cramvan as he's making his way towards the enemy camp. And I think he's now looking, yeah, he's looking over in a new position. He's found the griller. He fires the round in. I'm going to have a quick look. Oh, he got a penetrating shot on the gorilla. 996. That tank is basically a Panther hull with a huge gun on it, the Waffenträger type gun. But he actually penned the engine deck. Got 996 a high roll. So much for me suggesting that he look ahead of the Cramvan. He was looking in precisely the right direction, and he's still looking in that direction to lob another shell in there. I'd fire it. I'd fire it in. The gorilla's probably there. Some players are just too dumb to move. Well worth a shot. Our guys are moving up. If the gorilla is there, 15 JG, 52 brow might be, might regret not firing in sooner. No, he's not there. Okay, so he's pulled back, and now we know where he is. He's actually just a little way back. There he is. Lob the shell in. Go for it. Bounce out. Oh, he hit him! And he killed him! The wreck hasn't appeared yet, but it will. And he has been wiped out. So that's 3 kills he's got from penetrating shots. 15 JG 52 Brower is now looking at the area where the Cramvan is, and he's being assaulted by 2 tanks at the same time. I go for the Leopard 1. He's got the thinner armour than the K91 PT. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. Rounds out. Looks like a good shot. It did 140, but we did lose our tank. We did lose our Leopard, our Cramvan rubber. Okay, so we're reloading. Our team making their way up the west side of the map. The enemy has only got the Leopard 1, the K91 PT and an M53, M55. One of the good things about the 212A is that you not only use vents, vent purge, to increase its ability to get shots out. One of the other great things though is Russian or Soviet tanks actually do dial in on target very, very quickly. And so even though this vehicle has a very narrow arc of fire, it's only 8 degrees, 4 degrees either side of the centre line, it means you can dial in very quickly on an enemy target. Rounds out. Looks good. Oh, he got him! 4 kills, and now there's only 2 enemies left. Well, P stands for propelled in SPG, and he's moving. It's also another good reason for him to move is that we don't know where that Leopard 1's gone, and he could be headed this way to try and kill 15JG52 Brow Bayraktar. After all, he has taken out 4 of his teammates, so... And we're capping at the other end, so the Leopards now have to turn around and go the opposite way. He can't stay with the down this end. He has to try and get resets. We're about to get 3 in the cap, and I don't think the Leopard's going to find us. It'd be a miracle if he did. Some of those shells were coming down directly above the targets, and the Leopard's been found. He's over the other side of the map. And I'm not so sure we can get a shot on him because his building's in the way. When he did fire a round in on the off chance in the right direction. And the game is over. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker for 15JG 52 Brow Bayraktar in the 212A. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14, and he got a Gauze medal because he did more damage, exceeding 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle. And his win rate from that one was 7,313, which is Super Unicum standard and a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see that he did get the highest damage in the game because he was top of the table with 4,851, but no high caliber in that one. So probably wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool in total. The second highest damage in the game was one of the Kranvan on the enemy team with 3,302, and the third highest damage in the game was one of the Kranvan on our team with 2,901 hit points. When it came to kills, he shared the top spot with the Kranvan. Both got 4 kills apiece. The Strip 103P managed to get 3 kills, and then there's 3 members of the enemy team managed to get 2. And when it came to base XP, yeah, he's got that one as well. So he's got the top in all 3 columns in this game. 1,090 base XP for Brow. 1,052 went to the Kranvan and 821 to the Conway. So there's a big gap between these two and the Conway. Let's have a look at detail. He fired only 13 rounds in that game, but 5 direct hits on the enemy, and 4 of them were penetrations. That's an enormous amount. Normally the 212A doesn't get that many penetrations, especially since Wargaming nerfed Arty. But you can still see the Arty experts are getting penetrating shots, and they are getting high scores, and they're doing a huge amount of damage to the enemy and game-changing damage to the enemy. 9 splashes on the enemy as well. 4,851 hit points of damage. All of it was done at more than 300 meters. He damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 4, and did 432 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. He earned 52,787 credits from the game, and after resupply of ammunition and consumables, took away a profit of 17,957 credits. 1,635 XP times 2 for the first victory. 3,270 for completing a mission, and 6,540 experience points altogether. So a very good game for 15JG52 Brow Bayraktar in the 212A. I wish I could have that many penetrations with my 212A, but yes, it seems sometimes you're just lucky, and sometimes you've got a very good name and that's working for you. But actually, I think it was the skill of the player in this game, and very well done indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And please do remember that since the invasion of Ukraine, we are now sending 100% of our profits to the Red Cross to aid the Ukrainian refugees. So the more of our videos you watch, the more money you're sending to those refugees, and we will post receipts or acknowledgements of the amount that we've sent on the Facebook pages for What Arty Noobs and elsewhere, so people can see that we are sending the money. So the more videos you watch, the more money you can send. So thank you very much indeed for watching this video.